Hey guys, my name is Ruben Phoenix and this is Drawing the Human Figure from Your Mind, lesson 153. Okay, so now we'll do the same thing here for the palm, the bottom of the hand. So what we need to understand about this, okay, so we know about this muscle that has to how it connects over here, right? We got that. Okay, so now, and we also understand about how this thumb bone here, right, and this creates a cylindrical shape allowing the forming the carpal tunnel, where all the tendons connecting to the forearms are now coming down to this size of a tendon, right, and they're going to go in the bottom of the finger. So this tells you, right, so in order for you to open your hand, you need a bunch of muscles. Then you also need a pulley system here to close the hand, and that's why you have the muscles on the forearm on the top and the bottom. Meaning where the muscles for the forearm connect from the elbow are controlled the top of, they're connected to all these top ligaments for the top fingers, and the muscles that connect to the top of the forearm where the bicep is, they connect the opening and closing of the hand, playing the bicep coming into play, right, when you lift up weights. Okay, so what we need to do here is just understand that wrist area here, meaning that, okay, well, so what's going to happen now is basically that on top of this muscle is where you're now going to get these pulley systems, right? So here we'll start to put that stuff in. So let me erase this so it doesn't get messy. Okay, so we're going to get those wires here. They're going to connect, they're going to go through here. Okay, so just keep in mind that over here on your hand here, you know, where it's very tough right here, there's just a bunch of ligaments covering this very thick wire here, meaning there are going to be two wires coming through one hole over here, and they just keep it in place so it doesn't go all over the place here. So this wire here that we're looking at, right, these are like, they split up into like two different strands, but for now we'll just say that, okay, we get the point that just like how it was working on the top, we understand that, okay, it connects over here and then it goes about its business over here just like so, and then from here you're going to get the same exact thing. This thing is coming through the carpal tunnel and going over here, and this guy is going to go over here, going from here, and you're going to have that pinky finger going from here. And then you're also going to have another pulley system that's going to be on the bottom of this thumb area over here. Okay, so he's going to connect over here, then there's going to be another one right over here, just like it was working, because we've got two on top, right? So you're going to have two on the bottom, meaning that basically this guy just travels over here, goes about his business, and he goes through the carpal tunnel over here also, right? So the carpal tunnel is the thing for that carpal tunnel syndrome, when you work too much on the computer or something and your fingers start to vibrate, they start to spasm because this area becomes damaged, the nerves. Or when you're clicking the mouse or something a lot. Okay, and so this guy just connects over here and goes about his business. So that's the first layer of these tendons over here. So the other thing we need to also understand about these tendons is the fact that they have a few muscles that are going to be connecting. So you're going to have right over here where we talked about how all these muscles come in here, then you have this muscle going in here, and like this. So you've got muscles also here on the bottom, and these are considered your uh, palmar muscles. And basically they connect from each tendon here, and they go off to the side over here, right? So basically it's just going to be a muscle coming in here, and he's going to attach to the side over here, going into those pulley systems on the top. Okay, because we already have the pulley system on the bottom, so these tendons do all the work. There's no muscles here on the bottom here to pull this stuff. Everything is for top, even on the bottom of the palm area. So these muscles here are just going to go like this. Okay, it's going to be one over here, excuse me, and he's just going on its way to the top over there. There's going to be another muscle over here. We're just going to do basic shapes here because we have to draw in the remaining muscles for the palm, so we don't want to screw this up, or get it dirty at least. And it's just going to connect over here on the top, right? So over here, this muscle that's going on the top, you can see it over here, right? Because we said this guy is coming, because this guy came over here, this guy's coming from the bottom, and that's this guy over here. Same thing over here, right? These go here, he went here, then he needs a bottom, so he's got his bottom over here. Okay, so having done that, what we need to do now is just specify that, okay, we've got those pulley systems, then you're going to have another pulley system which is connected also over here, meaning that these guys, that's why they split in two, so that other pulley system can come in and they can reconnect, because they have to go through the same hole. So basically you're just going to have another pulley system here. So I'm just going to darken it, right, specifying that, okay, we understand about these sockets over here, that we have another pulley system that's going to connect to this bone here, and this bone over here, allowing all these movements to happen, and everything is going through here and they're overlapping each other, right? So with a utensil, medical tool, we could pick this up and see the other tendon right underneath him. This will help us understand the power of the hand, so what makes it function the way it does. Excuse me. Okay, so just note that these muscles that I put here, right, they're overlapping this muscle here that we talked about in the previous lesson. That's important. Okay, so in the next lesson we'll move on to the remaining muscles here. Hope you join me for that. Thanks.